Luzija. So today we are going to speak about roasting coffee, especially the development phase. Many people consider the development phase as the most important when you roast coffee. That's not always true. But you know, there is many exceptions in general, and what we'd say it's a rule in coffee roasting. You have to be careful because there is no general rules. Now, for the development phase, it's the phase that goes from the first crack to the moment you are dropping your beans into the cooler tray. You have to keep in mind that even when the beans are in the cooling tray, they continue to roast. Okay, they're still hot. That's why we try to take the beans as fast as possible from the roasting temperature to the room temperature. Okay, so we are going to discuss about development with a different point of view or angle. Okay, most of the people consider the end temperature to be important. All other people say, no, it's not only the end temperature that is important, it's the ROR. And there is other people that say, oh yes, but what is important, it's the ROR when you start and the ROR when you finish. In my opinion, and it's subjective, are wrong. And one of the lessons that was taught by the world champions, roasting champions, okay, is that what is important during the development phase, it's the amount of energy you are transmitting to your beans before you drop, okay? Because you can give a lot of energy in a very little amount of time, or a little amount of energy in a very long amount of time. So we are going to show you now on the screen a formula that is designed to calculate how much energy we are transmitting to the bean during the development phase. So this formula means that your end roast temperature is equal to the first crack temperature, okay, plus something, okay? This something is what? In reality, is your average ROR for the development phase, meaning how much degree you gain per minute averagely since you have first crack and the moment you drop the beans, okay? And you multiply that by the time. So we have in roasting a something that helps you to estimate the amount of energy you have to provide, and we call it the 5-5, 10-10, and 15-15. What does it mean? Is 5 degree of gain since first crack to the moment you release the beans for 5% development time of the total time of the roasting. So for this scenario, we are going to use 4 minutes for the drying phase, 4 minutes for the middle phase, the milled phase, and something more, okay, to try to find out how much time we need to reach these 5 degrees at which hour, okay? So for the 5-5, we are going to say we have 197, that is the moment your final temperature, equal 192 plus something. This something is 11.8 average ROR for 0.42 minutes. That corresponds to 25 or 26 seconds, okay? So this is for the 5-5. For the 10-10, you are going to use this for a middle roast, okay? So here again, when you do the calculation, you are going to have 202 the final temperature. Again, first crack temperature 192. It depends your beans, of course, but in this scenario, is imaginary scenario, we are going to say 192 plus something. Okay, and then you have the 15-15 for a darker roast of full city.